seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real, I ain't seen real problems since stripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces, for my day. I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say it.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He'll cobble together a yard there. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love out of the shotgun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They stick with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We pause now for an injured player, and that looks like Josh Jacobs who's hurt after that play, and in need of a look from the training staff. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down Packers.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Throwing the out route, complete. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run. Jacobs. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Again, it's Jacobs. And his extra effort there rewarded with a solid gain. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Elliott. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Cam.
Play action, Fields. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields coming back after the pick. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Off play action, it's Fields. He finds Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. On third down, they'll go with Chubb. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Thumbs up, ready?
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Fields now on 3rd. Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You have a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack, just like that.
Here we go. 6 minutes. 11.
Fields now on 4th. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Fields on 1st down. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Chubb going for the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Forced out to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 1-score game in the first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Headed out right. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
to the air with Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Check go.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Pushing for the rim. The ball is out. And it's picked out by the Giants.
Well, that was such a nice run with great explosiveness and vision to get free. But you saw who's moving near the end of that kick. You almost felt like a little fatigue set in, and that created the opening. What did they say?
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Thrown on first down, Love. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Shot.
Shotgun now for Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Hauled in by Musgrave. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Elliott does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense, that surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards.
One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. All right.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here we go, son.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Has time. He's throwing deep down the left sideline. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going run again with Jacobs. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Go!
Jacobs, and he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Gets everything he has under this throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready?
Love now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Okay, break.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Another try following the sack. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set.
Slot man motioned over. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Reload.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Able to get it to Reed. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Here we go, son. Ready. Right.
First down throw for Fields. He's on the move. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Flushed out of the pocket. And that's going to be knocked away. May have saved a completion there. And that brings us to the end of our 3rd quarter. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Here we go.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Hurry up. Hey,
Working quickly here.
You got a mini base. One, right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, right.
Trying again, following the sack. Flush. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Go.
Fields now, 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Fields. Chased out to his right. He'll go all the way across the field here, deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Big gain downfield. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for 2.
Here we go, son.
Fields looking to throw. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Quay Walker in to pick it off. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. Killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
This is Jacobs running left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Jacobs running behind center. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Reed's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers up by 8.
Ready.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down.
Shut up. Hey, smash. Trap 60. Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Now to throw. He finds Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Here we go, son. No mas, no mas. Hey, 551, 551. Right.
Throwing now. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Looking for a target. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here we go. Right.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Try and push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish